Yeah, I also think that everyone will want to jump in, especially when you say that it is interest-free. And so if we have an appreciable number of students not applying, could it also be with the portal? I spoke with some students recently, and some said, look, I tried to go through the portal and it didn't open up for me. So what is the state of the portal?
The portal is functioning perfectly. I think it's important to understand that you can only access the portal if you're eligible. So you can go to the front page and it will ask you for a few things. Things like your NIN. If you don't have a NIN, or if your NIN is incorrect, you cannot proceed. You know, it's a security feature. Okay. If you don't have a JAMB number, you cannot proceed, because it's a requirement that, you know, we use JAMB for those who are going to receive the loans. If you don't have a BVN, for example, or your BVN is not correct or accurate, because we're going to be paying people money directly into their accounts, we're not playing with these things. These are really important security features. If you don't have a matriculation number, which means that you're not in the institution, or the institution has not confirmed that you're with them, or an admission number to show that you're entering the institution, you cannot proceed. If people are struggling with the portal, it's because they haven't got these critical pieces of information. If you go to an automatic teller machine and you put your card in it and you get one digit wrong on your PIN, you're not going to like that ATM machine. It's not going to work with you.
So it's not an issue with the portal. It might be the process that particular those students are going through.
Well, I can tell you that we have 472,000 people in 200 plus days who have registered on the portal. Okay. We have 367,000 people who have successfully applied in a little over 200 days. You know, I think that's remarkable. The performance of the portal is remarkable, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. But of course, you're going to have people who are less IT savvy than other people, who are going to struggle for technical reasons. You're going to have people, as I said just now, who don't have the prerequisite access because they don't have the right credentials to access it. Of course, people like that are going to complain. It's about money. And, you know, but we have to secure the portal. We have to make sure it's fit for purpose and secure. And we have to make sure that, you know, people who don't understand how to use it are educated on how to use it. But it takes time. And we will continue to educate, we will continue to inform, and we will continue to work with the people who need these loans. It's for them, not for us.
Aside being like something that has to be internet, you have to be internet savvy about, is there any other, you know, medium that students can access, maybe like an office they can visit, or something that doesn't have to be on the internet, to make it more accessible to students that need this loan?
Yeah, thank you. That's a really good question, Tijesu. You know, in trying to strike a balance between securing the funds and making it easy for students, we have to find a sort of happy medium. If we start to make this something that you can walk into a building, fill out a form, and receive a loan, we're not going to make it just more accessible to those who need it. We're also going to make it more accessible to those who want to commit fraud. We're going to make it more accessible to people in-house who see an opportunity to defraud the fund. We also are going to make it accessible to people who want to set themselves up as gateways. If you give me this, you can get the loan. We're not going to allow that. That's not going to happen. We'll find ways to ensure that those who are not internet savvy have a way of accessing it more easily. We'll do that. We'll invest in that. But we will not allow, under my leadership, people to come in and be able to set up opportunities to take bribes, to seek for favors, to introduce graft. We just won't allow it. Most systems in the world today, including the entire banking system, is run on platforms. We're going to get ourselves up to being able to engage with these platforms. We're going to progress, but we will use it to audit what we're doing in terms of applications and outputs and monies that we're dispersing. And we will use it to ensure that there's no opportunity to say, I know this person, he can help me. I know that person, he can help me get the loan. We're not interested in that. The people that I have talked about, the 367,000 people who have successfully applied, don't need to know anybody at Nelfund. They don't need to know anybody at Nelfund. We've never met these people.